What's good, everyone? Kemcho, it's me, Parle Patel, coming at you from all the way in Leicester. Now, I'm sure plenty of you know that I'm from London, and what I'm doing in Leicester? Well, I'm only here for the biggest non-Navratri Garba event of the year. Summer Raas Garba, held by the one and only 7 events. Now, all of you should know by now that I'm a jumbo crazy Garba fan, and I'm all about supporting like the new generation of artists that love Gujarati music, that love Garba music, that love Gujarati Lokgit and the rest of that. So, who better than to interview for the 3rd time my good friend Ishani Dave, who's come all the way from Gujarat with her father Prafull Dave to perform for us. Now, you've already performed at Shraddha, which was the event that we've had in the morning. In the afternoon, it was a nice devotional Hindu kind of event, isn't it, with Hindu devotional music. But now we're going to switch up the theme and go all Garba. Just before we get into any of that, how are you? How's this trip been for you so far?
Trip is going good so far.
Yeah.
And the audience, I loved Leicester.
Do you know what? We have a little saying here in the UK that Wembley is like little Ahmedabad and Leicester is like little Rajkot. Do you not feel it's like a little nano Kathiawad, isn't it? You come here and it's got that nice rustic feeling. So what was it like performing, all these classical not classical, but classic Gujarati Lokgit songs? These are all so old.
And
what was that like
not
for
only
you?
Lokgit, also
Bhajans. Yeah, of course.
Some devotional.
Yeah.
Obviously, like one song I sang, Kagadiya Lakhi Lakhi Thakur, which is very old Gujarati folk song.
Yeah.
Based on Krishna Bhagwan. And people know this song.
Yeah.
And I think most of them are born in London.
Yeah.
Or they are from Africa.
Yeah, absolutely.
So still, I think people over here know more Gujarati song than Gujarat.
Do you know what? So many people say that. Like, Parle, you have this wealth of knowledge of Gujarati music. But the funny thing is, we find all of it online. So we're kind of hunting like all this music online. We're kind of stalking you. So obviously, when you come here, it's going to be an absolute blast. But what was it like for you to perform like devotional Hindu music here in the UK? Because obviously, Hinduism is a big minority here, but what was that like for you?
So I was just thinking, this is my 3rd year in London. I'm performing back to back, and all these years I've performed only Gujarati songs.
Yeah.
I don't perform that much in Gujarat. I don't get to perform this much Gujarati music in Gujarat. And this is my language. Obviously, I'm going to be biased about it. So it feels really great to perform what you love.
Yeah. So it's kind of like our matrubhasha, meaning like our mother language. So it's really sweet to us, isn't it, when we speak and sing or talk in this language, isn't it? So do you have any favorite sort of Gujarati songs that you might be singing for us a little bit later on in the Raas Garba round at Summer Raas Garba?
So one of my favorite Garbas. I love so many Garbas.
It's so hard, isn't it? When
Yeah.
people ask me, like, Parle, pick your favorite Garba, pick your favorite Gujarati song. There's just too many.
Yeah.
But just give us one that you can think of.
So this is a song, I think this is the first Garba I started singing with my dad. Kuvane kaathe vayo kevado govadiya, Kuvane kaathe vayo kevado govadiya, kevado toler shere jai, kedo maro melore govadiya.
Hey. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? That goes way back. I'm talking a retro Gujarati
This is pure folk isn't
number.
it?
But that's one of my favorites as well, in that nice little rustic Uttar Gujarati rag with the Kathiawadi
And you know how much I love Uttar Gujarati
rag. We both have a thing for northern Gujarati rags. So for you guys who don't know, Garba is that complex. It has different rags, so like sort of different patterns and themes, and each part of Gujarat has its own theme and style, isn't it? So we're going to see plenty of that later on. But you know what? I know Ishani quite well. I've been privileged enough to hang around with you, get to know you, and we hope to work on some projects together soon. But I'm going to do a little bit of a hot fire round with you, okay? Don't worry, there'll all be fun questions, but it's just to get to know you a little bit better, okay? Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Okay. Desi tea or like English tea?
Desi tea.
Desi tea, okay.
Any
Chocolate or mithai?
Chocolate.
Oh, wow, okay. Tikhu ya garyu?
Tikhu.
Okay.
Actually, both. Depends.
Okay, so tikhu or garyu basically means like hot food or sweet food. Dhoom dham ya dhire dhire?
Dhoom dham.
That's it. Gam ya sher?
Share. But again, depends on my
It's
mood.
hard. This
yeah.
is okay. So you know what? I asked you all these questions just to show you that you can do both most of the times, isn't it? But good to know you're.
If I want peace, then yeah, calm for sure.
Yeah.
And if I'm bored,
you see, I shock people because when people say tea or coffee, I always say coffee, and everyone's just like, Parle, you're so desi. How can you be drinking coffee? And I'm like, I prefer coffee.
You do?
Apparently, you can get desi style coffee as well, isn't it?
But I love chai.
Chai. You still chai person?
Yeah.
We'll have some later, isn't it?
Ginger, tulsi chai.
Tulsi chai. Proper. We'll have some later on. So, you know, we talk about this all the time. You are Prafull Dave's daughter. Prafull Dave is easily one of the biggest characters in pioneering Gujarati music, whether it's devotional, whether it's folk, you know, even whether it's Gujarati filmy, and, you know, he's done some fusion stuff as well. What can that be? What's that like, being his daughter? It must be crazy. You've been going to his shows for years, isn't it?
Responsibility.
Yeah.
I think that's the word. Because I think you have to carry forward the
legacy.
The legacy,
yeah.
And it's quite difficult because 1, I know I can't beat him. 2, I know I have to still beat him. 3, I have to beat him in a way where I'm not exactly beating him, but beating myself.
Yeah.
So,
you have to be yourself,
yeah,
but his
also,
daughter and
I don't want to beat him because the fact is I can't.
Well, you never know. I heard those vocals earlier and I was like, Ishani, where did this come from? No, you're absolutely smashing it. And what's your greatest memory performing with your dad? Now, you've just performed with him now, and it must be electrifying. You know, that's your own father on the stage there with you, guiding you, telling you off, loving you, all the same, teaching you. Any memories? Has anything happened when you're touring or gigging and you're like, oh, I will never forget this? Like,
so, you know, my first performance ever was in London with Papa at Royal Albert Hall.
Okay, here in the UK?
Yeah.
Hey, big up UK. Good to know.
I think I was like 10 years old, I think. And yeah, that was my first stage performance ever. I mean, I had never performed before. And that was really nice because when I didn't know what to do, how to sing. And I had sang Kaun Halaye Limdi. And Papa was next to me and encouraging me to...
Can you give us a little line of Kaun Halaye Limdi? Yeah.
Kaun halawe limdi ne, kaun jhulawe pipdi, bhaini beni ladki ne, bhailo jhulawe dadki. Okay,
so that's another classic. So obviously having a great time here in the UK. But what's your message to young people here or people into Gujarati music? Because, you know, we love having you over here. We're hoping loads of people will get this message. What do you want to tell them about Gujarati music, Gujarati, you know, themed music and the rest of that? Because this is something that we're trying to really get out here again. So what's your message to them?
Well, to like Gujarati music, which they are already, because that encourage us young artists like you and I to do more in Gujarati folk or Gujarati
in general,
anything in Gujarati. And language shouldn't be a barrier, or it shouldn't hold someone.
Music is music, isn't
music
it?
is music,
right?
So
absolutely.
And I could see many people enjoying the Gujarati music without understanding the language. So if they could, why not us? We understand tune and words both.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and do as much as they can. I'm also trying to do more Gujarati music. I've never done Bollywood cover songs, as you know.
Yeah, she's a big pro supporting Gujarati music.
I will sing in Bollywood, but I'm not gonna do Bollywood cover songs. So do as much as you can. And
so, you know, you've told us about your Gujarati music. Where can our lovely audience find out more about you? Like, where can they stalk you and stay in touch with you? You know, it's all about the social media. Why don't you tell them all about that?
It's Ishani Dave on YouTube, Ishani P. Dave on Instagram, and Ishani Dave on Facebook. But I'm more active on Instagram.
We know. I was just going to say that she's active on some of them more than others. Ishani, it's always a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for making Summer Raas Garba 2018 spectacular. You absolutely smashed it at Shraddha this afternoon. And I'm just so excited to get on that dance floor. to have your music.
I'm
going to
join you.
Yeah, you better come out there with the
the
microphone. We'll try and get some clips of that.
Yeah.
Do check out our social media for more. Again, this is me, Parle Patel, here with Ishani Dave at Summer Raas Garba 2018 with 7 events. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.